gustan los niños más que las armas.
Nice rig, nice rig.
Oh, right on, man. Yeah. Thanks, man.
I like that
What's
rig.
your name?
I'm Danny. What up,
Jordan,
mate?
man. What's up?
Jordan? Yeah, cheers.
Whenever we finish, but it's yours for now. It's yours for now.
I don't know about the whole land. No.
Equity Alliance?
No, I'm just covering the event.
Okay.
I'm a videographer. I do cover.
Richard, I'm Monica.
I see.
Thank you all for joining us. Listen, here are the first set of rules. I would love for everybody to start meeting me right here in the middle of the street and lining up by the stop sign. by 2:50. Get you a little water, get you a little snack or something if you need to before you start. If you need the restroom, but meet me at 2:50. We start lining up. I need all speakers up front. All speakers up front and all organization leaders up front as well, okay? Other than that, you guys, thank you for coming, but also, let's go get this. Let's go get this win.
Let's go get this.
Yay! Let's go!
Let's go get this. Let's go get this.
Memphis, Tennessee, and I am here to, use my voice to speak out against the insanity that's happening in our Tennessee legislature.
I heard you were with several groups. What other groups are you representing?
I am with MICA, so Memphis Interfaith Coalition for Action and Hope, also MCAP, Memphis Community Against Pollution.
Okay.
Malika has your speech.
Climate Reality Project, and Rode Up Here with Equity Alliance.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
Memphis for All. So, yeah.
We're glad
All
to
the
be in
Memphis
coalition
groups.
with yes, and one person and a part of a group. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Co-worker from Memphis Community Against Pollution. So, okay. So hi, I'm Christine. I'm from Memphis. I rode up here with a group from Memphis. Memphis Community Against Pollution, Equity Alliance, Memphis for All. We're all here to use our voices to speak out against the Tennessee legislature passing insane, gun laws and just all around ignoring the will of the constituency.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody got a voice out here. How you doing? I put it back because everybody had
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lisa, get a little closer. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Thanks, guys.
Here's the water.
Will you remind me?
1, 2. Whose house? 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 Who ain't breaking down our house? Who ain't breaking down? Who ain't breaking down? Who came to fight? Who came to fight? Who gon' win? Who gon' win? Who gon' win? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Let's go. As we get ready for our speakers, keep the drum, keep the movement going. First, we'll have a song from Mr. Mayor.
Our representative got to go. Testing. All the people in Tennessee out there, make some noise! National Action Network, Planned Parenthood, Memphis Falls, Turkle, y'all out there! Tennessee State, are you there? Moms Demand Action, HBCU community. We are the people versus the state of Tennessee, and we're here to make our voices loud, and we're here to make them clear. Enough of this shit is enough! So that probably wasn't the best thing to say next to calling up this next person. I want to introduce Pastor Jackson to lead us in prayer before we get started.
Let us pray. God, we have come together. We are here on kingdom purposes. We thank you for your power. We thank you for your peace. And I pray, God, that you would guide and lead each person. We come against injustice everywhere. We thank you for overcoming power. We thank you for victory. In your name we pray. Amen.
All right, y'all, we have a short program, and we're going to follow it as follows. So the next thing, we're going to have an opening song by Sanaya. Sanaya, if you can come to Sanaya. Y'all give it up for Sanaya.
How you doing, my people? I'm a native Nashvilleian, and it's a blessing to be here to sing for freedom. I graduated from the Tennessee State University in music. And with this song, I want y'all to be sure that you repeat after me, okay? We who believe in freedom shall not rest. When I say we who believe in freedom, y'all say shall not rest. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. Oh, we who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. We who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. Y'all keep singing with me, y'all. We who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. Come on. We who believe in freedom shall not rest. We who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom shall not rest until it comes. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, talking up the freedom land. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let injustice turn me around. I'm gonna keep on marching, keep on talking, walking up to freedom's land, walking up to freedom's land, marching up to freedom's land, yeah, marching up to freedom's land. Oh, marching up to freedom's land. Last time, marching up to freedom's land. Last but not least, I honor my ancestors with their spiritual. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Yeah. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. On that note, when we organize, when we organize, when we organize, when we organize, one more time, when we organize. That's it. My name is Rachel Spriggs. I am the Director of Power Building for the Equity Alliance. We are here to serve notice today. We are here to say that we are mighty. We are diverse. We are spanning generations, cultures, backgrounds, ready to challenge a system that has oppressed
and they billionaire friends that we won't organize against them. They think because they have the power to outspend us that we won't come up against them. But say it with me, y'all. When we organize, that's right. My name is Jess Williams, and I'm the Director of Growth and Engagement with the Equity Alliance. This legislative session, we watched in agony. Let me hear you say agony. We watched in agony as our state leaders worked in our faces and behind our backs to pass legislation that's an overreach of their power and an abuse of their power. We watched as they gave tax cuts to their greedy billionaire friends. We watched as they did everything under their power to make sure that our kids were not safe in school, that we weren't safe in our doctor's offices and in our homes. But today is a new day. Today we're coming here and we're going to rise up against them. They have forgotten that they work for us. They've forgotten that we are the people with the power. They've forgotten the power that we have in the voting booth. But no more, not today. The GOP is racist, and today we're coming here to come against every racist, every bigot, every greedy, self-serving politician that's in that house. Whose house? Next up, the next speaker that I'm going to bring to you is Dr. Katrina Green.
Good afternoon. My name is Katrina Green, and I'm an emergency physician here in Nashville. I've witnessed firsthand how this Tennessee supermajority is harming people here in Tennessee with its health policies. The refusal to expand Medicaid keeps hundreds of thousands, I got flyers, of Tennessee's uninsured, lacking access to primary care, mental health care, and substance abuse treatment, often ending up in my emergency department and ERs all over the state, and going into medical bankruptcy from the bills that they get as a result. The lack of Medicaid expansion has led to rural hospitals closing at record rates, and now rural Tennesseans have to drive long distance just to access health care. Of course, our maternal mortality rates are high when women have to drive hours to access health care when they're in labor. It's past time our legislature brings our federal tax dollars back to our state and ensures that citizens have healthcare access. It's time to demand our legislature expand Medicaid. The extreme supermajority refuses to listen to Tennessee doctors who tell them that vaccines work. Safe storage laws save lives. People should have access to comprehensive reproductive health care, and gender-affirming care saves lives. Our pleas keep falling on deaf ears, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of telling legislatures about the people I see in my emergency department, about the people I watch die from COVID because they refused to get a vaccine, about the people I couldn't save from gun violence in the community, about the people who couldn't access treatment for substance abuse and then overdosed, about the pregnant people who are coming to my ER still to this day in labor without ever having prenatal care, and the doctors I know who've left the state because they don't feel they can provide good health care here. I am sick and tired of telling these legislators all of this and nothing changing. So my prescription to fix what ails this legislature is to vote. Vote them out! 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 Let's vote them out and vote in people who are for Medicaid expansion. Let's vote in people who are for common sense gun safety laws. Let's vote in people who support reproductive rights. Let's vote for people who support inclusivity and equality so every Tennessean feels like they belong here. Vote for people people over party politics. Because right now in Tennessee, politics is literally killing us. The next speaker I'd like to bring up is Reverend Rick Roberts, pastor of St. John's Lutheran Church.
Also in the future. So if everyone could take out your phone and text the people to 91750. There are a couple of people in the crowd holding signs. If you could text the people to 91750 so that we can stay connected with you all today.
Hello, my name is Pastor Rick Roberts, pastor of St. John's Lutheran Church here in Nashville. And I'm taller than the other people. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. That's what it's all about, right? Helping each other. Isn't that why we're here? That's why we're here. And as a Christian pastor, I believe no matter who we are, where we live, what we look like, or who we love, we know our communities are stronger when we are free to be our authentic selves, to work together and to show up together for each other. And this is why I believe that as Christians, we are not only called to love God, but also to love our neighbors as ourselves, which, by the way, was Jesus's greatest commandment. Like, love God and love everybody. So it's been appalling to watch Governor Lee and the supermajority legislator discriminate against and harm the LGBTQ plus community, especially transgender youth, who, by the way, are our neighbors, whom we are called to love as ourselves, as Jesus commanded us to do. All of us, including our LGBTQ plus friends, family, and neighbors, we are all the image of God. And we believe that image of God is an image of love. And we are deeply loved. And all people are deeply loved as God's beloved children. So, to our elected leaders, who many profess the faith of Jesus, that's what they say. Why are you so intent on harming them or anyone? Jesus never did. Why are you so not loving and accepting of them, of all your constituents? Jesus actually loved, cared for, forgave, and always helped all people. I believe many of our elected leaders who meet in this Capitol behind us and claim to follow the Christian faith, in reality, they're following and are motivated by, besides money, the white Christian nationalism movement, which I believe is so antithetical to both the Christian faith and an honest democracy that is by the people, of the people, for all people. So that is why I am standing here today before you, with you. We must let our elected leaders know that this discrimination is not only harmful, it is also immoral and contrary to the call of Jesus Christ, again, to love our neighbors as ourselves. It is also why days like today are so important. We must continue to come together, to keep raising our voices. It is we the people that make the future, and we will continue to strive and to make our communities a place where each and every person has the freedom to be themselves, to be who God created them to be, so we can all survive and thrive as God's children. So, let's keep coming. Let's keep showing up and raising our voices. I know I will, because it's only together in the face of harm and discrimination that we can ensure that love and that hope will win out. I welcome Shereice Scott to the podium.
When I say shed it, you say down. Shed it. Down. Shed it. Down. When I say shed it, you say down. Shed it. Down. Shed it. Down. When I say win, you say now. Win. Down. Win. Down. When I say win, you say now. Win. Down. Win. Down. Now the next voice you'll hear is Miss Shereice, Sister Reach.
Hey, y'all. I'm Shereice Scott, CEO and founder of Sister Reach in Memphis, Tennessee. I stand with my black and brown comrades from across Tennessee who have convened this rally to lift our voices in unity, in solidarity, in resistance against a Christian nationalist agenda aimed not only at annihilating our communities, but muting our voices, whitewashing our cultures, hijacking our divine and sacred right to abundance by dismantling every opportunity at a quality of life that is sustainable for ourselves, our families, and the communities in which we live and serve. Even now, the fate of our communities rests with a conservative administration that is drunk with being a political supermajority. And instead of listening to the most marginalized taxpayers and residents in this state, they have chosen to prioritize the privileged, who have demonstrated that their commitment is only to power, control, and to governing this state with a theocratic whip, as if people of color are their slaves and not their constituents. As if our tax dollars don't pay their salaries and our votes don't matter. For over 12 years, Sister Reach has championed reproductive and sexual justice in Tennessee, because we know all too well what navigating the South as poor black women and girls means and has meant for our bodily autonomy, our physical and spiritual safety, our disproportionate access to the health care we deserve, our proximity to individual and governmental violence, and we knew that the overturn of Roe v. Wade was merely a Trojan horse to allow personally pious politicians free reign at dismantling democracy for all people of color. Christian nationalists didn't care about abortion until they lost Brown versus Board of Education and couldn't keep their schools segregated. And now they want to derail black academia because we keep cranking out black scholars. We keep cranking out black, intelligent women. Somebody said, trust black women. And we rival white oppression. Christian nationalists didn't care about LGBT rights until their white daughters stopped sleeping with white men and making white babies to further white legacies, to concretize white systemic oppression and maintain a caste system. If black and brown babies didn't outnumber white babies, we wouldn't even have to be here today. They claim to be pro-life, but are passing harmful gun access laws as we speak, placing guns in the hands of people who should never own a firearm. These heretics, we're going to call them heretics, and I'm going to stop calling them Christians. These heretics have perverted biblical scripture just as their slave-owning ancestors did, using it to control the wombs of their own daughters so that they can continue their legacy of oppression, violence, and control. Every black or brown baby born in the U.S. is one more black vote they intend to suppress. And historic of 1866, the New Orleans Massacre of 1866, the Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921, and so many more prove that. I stand here prophetically to warn you that in Tennessee, a black or brown vote in this upcoming election is a terrible thing to waste. We don't have the luxury to stay home ever again at election time, no matter if it is a local, state, or national election. Vote for your freedom. Vote for your access. Vote for your sacred right to abundance. Religious oppression is our enemy. Every vote against religious oppression is a vote for democracy. From Palestine to Pussy Valley, we demand justice. We demand justice from Sudan to South Memphis. We demand justice from the Congo to Castalia. We demand justice. Power to the people. Power to the people. Si se puede. Power to the people.
What do we want? No, we want power. So when I say what do we want, you're going to say power. When we don't get it, you're going to say shut it down, all right? What do we want? When we don't get it? What do we want? When we don't get it? What do we want? When we don't get it? So I'm here to say, we gonna shut some stuff down today. They heard we were coming and they got shook. Well, I'm here to tell them that they can roll that bill back, they can move meetings, but you can't stop a movement. So we just got, hey, what did we just hear? What we just get news of? We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. When we organize, when we organize, when we organize.
So Cameron Sexton called in sick today. In addition to calling in sick today, they canceled the entire House session. But we gonna keep this thing going because at the end of the day go in and they gonna still hear our voices. At the end of the day go in and they gonna still hear these black, brown, queer, trans, and working class people's voices. The next voice that you'll hear after me is Juana Chavez. Hi everyone, can you hear me? Sorry y'all, I'm not good at memorizing stuff. Hi everyone, my name is Juana Chavez, and I am a proud first-generation immigrant. A proud first-generation student. And I am also a cycle breaker. Today I stand before you as a symbol of everything the supermajority fears. The vibrant, diverse future of Tennessee. In this Tennessee, the one that looks like me deserves the freedom to thrive, the freedom to learn, and the freedom to give our families a better life. As I look around, I see the truth of our situation. We are here to rewrite that. I'm sorry, I skipped the whole thing. As I look around, I see the truth of our situation. These extreme representatives and senators expect immigrant families to passively accept their agenda, to applaud them for prioritizing guns over the safety of our children, and to express gratitude as they dismantle our education system brick by brick. They do all this while hiding behind their thin veil of patriotism. But let me tell you, their version of the American dream is dead. We are here to
rewrite that dream into one of unity and resilience. Immigrant communities are defined by strength, determination, and survival. Despite the relentless attacks and attempts to dehumanize us, we stand united. We stand for each other and for every community. Together, we are a force to be reckoned with. Together, we demand change. Together, we embody the diverse tapestry of generations, cultures, and communities that will hold them accountable in the streets, at the Capitol, and at the polls. I thank each and every one of you for standing with me, for fighting alongside me. Remember, together we are stronger. Together we will reshape the future of Tennessee. Thank you, guys.
The next voice that you'll hear is Phil Kabuchi. Samson Cook.
Greetings! I am Samson Cook, a freshman political science major attending the illustrious Tennessee State University. I first would like to express my gratitude for all of our valiant soldiers who came today to fight for democracy. And because of our efforts in our democracy, guess what happened? We shut down their session. Congratulations! This is what happens when we come together and we fight together. Now, I would like to address the people who can hear my voice. I would like to address the people who will hear this across the screen. This is for the people who live in Florida. This is for the people who live in Alabama. This is for the people who live in Georgia. This is for the people, these is for the students who go to HBCUs across the globe. This is for the people, this is for the alumni who graduated from HBCUs across America. We must continue to work together to fight injustice. We must continue to work together. We must continue to work. Now, I'd like to encourage the students of Tennessee State University. I would like to encourage the students of Vanderbilt University. I would like to encourage the alumni of Tennessee State University. I would like to encourage the students of HBCUs in Tennessee. I would like to encourage the students who, everywhere, you're right, everywhere, get involved with this issue. Because as Martin Luther King once famously said, injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Say it with me now. Injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. One more time. Injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Again, thank you so much for being here. If you could take your phones out again for me one more time. If you have not checked in with us yet, take your phone out and text the people to 91750. There are some signs in the crowd that have that information on it. If you could text the people to 91750. The next voice you'll hear is Marley Melo.
Who shut shit down? Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. We did that.
Hello, my name is Marley Melo. I'm 15 and I go to school right down the street at Hume Farm. I believe that every student across Tennessee, whether Memphis, Nashville, or Mountain City, deserves to live free from the fear of gun violence, not only at school, but also in their community. We also deserve to feel safe, but unfortunately, that's not the current reality because as a high schooler who has grown up in the age of mass shootings, I've grown up doing active shooter drills and have been trained like a soldier to be prepared for mass shooting.
Jesus.
But schools aren't supposed to be like that. As soon as you walk through the doors, you should both feel truly be safe. After the loss of 6 lives at the Covenant School last year, it feels even more real that someone can walk in with an AK-47 and kill not just me, but my classmates, my teachers, and my role models. Today, our legislators are trying to fix the problem by making it worse. Guns aren't the solution, they are the problem. Statistics show that every time an act of violence happens, gun sales go up. And the more guns in a community, the more gun violence there is. Guns don't prevent violence, they cause it. Corrupt legislators whose campaigns are paid for by the NRA are more worried about being reelected than our lives. It took me about 3 months to get a certification so I could go scuba diving, which is about 2 months, 29 days, and 23 hours more than the time it takes to own a gun. To get my certificate, I had to learn about all the different ways I could die if something went wrong with my gear while 50 feet under the water. Guns kill other people, and you have less regulations and training on those than you do to look at pretty fish under the water. We all know that arming teachers is wrong, but obviously we're not being loud enough. Writing letters begging our representatives to prioritize their people isn't enough. Our peaceful disobedience is showing them that this actually does matter, and we're willing to take time off work or school to remind our legislators that guns absolutely do not belong in our classrooms. Now, I'm not old enough to vote. I'm only 15, but you are.
The next voice you'll hear is Richard Massie.
How we doing today, Nashville? Y'all doing all right today? I know it's a little hot out there, so I want to thank y'all for coming out here and holding this extremist supermajority accountable. We have come here today all the way from Memphis to put pressure on the Republican Party amidst a flurry of bigoted and nearsighted bills coming out of this very chamber. One of which centers around the issue of bail, in which John Gillespie and Brent Taylor have introduced bills to eliminate a person's financial conditions from being considered when setting bail. Who would have ever thought that the party of the Constitution will be sitting here today signing off on bills to gut the Constitution? And that is precisely what House Bill 1719 intends to do. Folks, it's no secret that Memphis and the state at large is grappling with violence each and every day. Tennessee Republicans have willingly created this crisis by doing the business of the NRA, with guns and trunks, permitless carry, arming school teachers, ignoring victims, and shielding manufacturers from liability, and have instead opted to blame this crisis on local bail reforms. It should go without saying that justice should never come with a price tag. And as we all know, this bill will disproportionately impact low-income black folks who will continue to remain in jail for excessive periods of time. This is a blatant violation of the Constitution, as it would create great inequalities within an already broken system. They have manufactured this crisis where you can't even go to a bowling alley, a movie theater, a funeral, a restaurant without fear of your life. And they often cite Shelby County as an example of how these bail reforms have not worked. But as they suppress, deceive, and misinform, it's more important than ever that we organize, advocate, and educate. The facts, as always, aren't in the Republicans' favor. Since we enacted bail reforms in Shelby County, we've moved away from the old bail structure of yesterday to ensure that people are not staying in overcrowded jails that are unclean. The pretrial practice of separating folks from their families and their employment results in worse public safety outcomes. We all know this. It's evident why this costly, ineffective nature of this bail system has to be ended, because the evidence paints a vastly different picture of what's coming out of this chamber. More and more people are no longer victims of a for-profit bail system that benefits the commercial bail bondsman. We cannot stand to create a well-faced system that allows the ultra-wealthy to have justice and the low-income working-class people to not have justice. That is inexcusable. Of course, we want to hold those who reoffend accountable. Of course, we want to ensure that both safety and justice can coexist. But to ignore the black stories, the black hopes, The black potential halted in the name of people being kept detained pre-trial for months and years is disgraceful. Tennessee continues to have some of the highest incarceration rates anywhere in this country. And Republicans have embraced more mandatory sentencing, more loosened gun regulations, the refusal of millions in education and healthcare funding, which fueled the violence throughout this state. It's past time to create a system that strives for both fairness and accountability. Those who have trauma from their extended stay in an unclean jail, those who were wrongfully deprived from their families, that's who we're advocating for today, folks. And simply calling out the BS for what it is goes a long way. People from Memphis to Mountain City are finally realizing the root cause of this violence. Until we get back into the business of investing in Tennessee through universal child care, through Medicaid, through closing the Medicaid coverage gap, through sensible gun reform, and fully funded public schools, we don't want to hear anything from those guys in there. To close my statements, we are here as an interracial, multi-generational coalition. We will continue making the voices of ordinary people heard in this chamber until this is a state in which everyone has an ample opportunity to reach out and grab the American dream for what it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our last speaker this afternoon is Pastor Marley.
All right. Like my emerging friend here, Samson, a TSU student. I'm a TSU alum. I'm proud to say that between my family and my wife's family, the Barlow Jones group, we've earned 38 degrees from the Tennessee State University. So I'm in this fight because I want to see these folks behind us get it right. That's right. I'm in this fight because I'm tired of folk who sit on the sidelines and let jokers like these jokers behind us get it wrong. I'm tired of people not realizing when Nelson Mandela stood in South Africa and raised his fist, it was not for black power, it was for unity, like what we have here today. Unity, because the people behind us know that when we come together, they are going down. And I would like you to say it with me. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Now let me give you some real facts. Everything was smooth and cool till TSU started talking about money. Then all these jokers behind us got funny when we started talking about money that they owe us. My daughter, who was just standing here going to the same dorms her daughter, her daddy, and uncle was in 40 years ago. Can you say it with me? That's not right. That's not right. I'm trying to tell you that somebody found out, hey, you owe us $544 million. They gave us $250 million, put a little bit more on it, then they asked us, why don't y'all forget about the rest? That's what they said. Why don't you forget about the rest? That's like telling somebody you owe. I know I owe you, but I don't plan to give you no more. I have come with you to tell them you're going to give us what you owe. Because if we owed you, you would have seized the land. You would have given the domain of the land. You would have took it.
You're giving me a waxing.
Now we know they owe us $2.1 billion, along with another $294 million. So I'm asking you to stay focused, to stay with us. There was a time when they killed black folk from one end of these United States to the other. A summer they call Red Summer. I want you to join me. We're going to call this marching summer. Get you some soft shoes. Get you some good, nice fitting clothes. Because we're going to march on these folks until they let the money go, until they stop doing wrong. And let me tell you, like it's been said, we got to vote them out.
Oh, I'm okay, thank you.
Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. So I know you answer your phone. If it's not who you expect, hang up. Because some strange calls are coming to your phone because we need you to assemble again and again and again. Because when we come together, say it with me, we will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win.
When we organize, when we organize, when we organize, in the words of our co-founders.
Getting ready to give us some instructions. We're getting ready to march around the building. TSU will lead us in a Jericho March. We got everybody out here. And so we're getting ready to get the direction from Danny and Raquel.
All right, everybody, I know we've made a lot of noise. Make some noise for yourself real quick. So one thing I think we all have in common as affected groups, as groups that's been preyed upon and attacked by the Tennessee legislature, is like they've taken our voice, whether we wanted to or not. As a Tennessee State University graduate and someone working with the TSU 2 Billion campaign, I saw our voice get taken away in terms of getting rid of our board, which was something that happened for the first time in state history for any public college or university. So what we're going to do now, I want everybody to grab their tape. If you don't have one, I have more. We're going to line up, if y'all can face this way. We're going to line up behind this sign, and we're going to march 2 by 2. So get in lines of 2, so 2 lines. And 2 lines behind the sign, and then you're going to put your tape on your mouth, and we're just going to march up here, and we're going to do the Jericho March around the Capitol 3 times. Now, the symbolic, the significance of this march is biblically when the saints marched around Jericho, they marched in order to bring the walls down. And so that's what we're doing. We're not going to do the full 7 times. We're going to go around 3 times, but our goal is to symbolically bring these walls down with our energy, with our hope, with our desires for the type of state we want. So let's get 2 lines. Let me get 2 leaders. Can y'all lead 2 lines? So Samson,
I'm sorry, mate.
Hold the TSU 2 Billion sign up. 1 line is behind him, behind the sign. Or to help you out. All right, we're getting in lines of 2. 1 line is here. All right, there's 1 line right here.
Working on it. My tape. Good question. All right, let's go. So sorry.
It's okay.
It's not going to be pretty, but
It's okay. It
it'll
doesn't
be
have to be.
there.
There you go.
I'm just going to do it like this. Okay. I'm sweating. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So sorry. Okay, here we go.
a demonstration. Bah.
Us united, we can create the change that we're seeking and create a better quality of life, not for just us, but for everybody, our own people. Thank you. I'm Ray Carroll.
Yeah, so hey, I'm Representative Torrey Harris. I represent House District 91 right here in the state of Tennessee. It is so important for people to be out here and advocating for what matters to them, what they care about, things that are important to them. And so watching demonstrations like this one right here, being a part of this is really important. This is how I started in politics, is out here advocating and being an activist in the roles that I can possibly be. And these people are out here pushing for policies that are going to be able to save lives, protect their families, invest into their lives and their communities, and it's important. I'm watching every single day what my colleagues are doing inside of the State House, and it's not something that is good. And so we've got a long way to go. We're trying to get through a budget that is not probably the best budget. It's a very tight budget that we're also spending and wasting tons and tons of money on things that we don't need to spend money on. While people are out here dying, healthcare is important. While kids are needing better schools, public education is according to them, needing to be thrown in the trash. And so this is really important to me, to just sit here and watch this and be a part of it and know that I'm not out here by myself, but that there are individuals who really care about Tennessee and making sure that Tennessee is as successful as possible. What could spike real change? It's already happening. We are in a time and in a movement in this state where people are paying attention to everything. And so what it's going to take is for all of us to actually care about voting, to take people out to go vote, and really work on campaigns, even if it's a campaign of somebody you don't even know. So really getting out there and making sure that we find the best candidates and support them. And so that's what it's going to take. It's going to take us all saying, hey, listen, I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes a week to making phone calls for somebody over in East Tennessee who is running against a representative who doesn't care about things that I care about. You know, so we really got to make sure that people know it's time to vote. It's time to get out and support a candidate who is trying to win and make change and actually doing and pushing the message.
We've got to get more people. We've got to get, these are just a very, very small percentage, number of Tennesseans. There's 10 million Tennesseans in this state. There are several hundred here right now. But everything said here today affects all 10 million of those Tennesseans. And if we're being honest, the entire country. So I'm hoping that more people will join in and wake up and realize that they have a voice and it means something. And this is how it's going to be heard. Get out there, get registered to vote,
get your friends registered to vote, your family registered to vote, and show up and vote. This is what democracy looks like.
So basically what I hope this demonstration does is sends the message to the state legislature that this is something that they can kick on the door, particularly with the TSU $2 billion situation. They have an opportunity to fully fund our university today or tomorrow or the next day. We're not going to wait 5 years. We're not going to wait 10 years. If we have to speak truth to power, if we have to make noise so that this squeaky tire gets the oil, that's what we're going to do. So fully fund TSU, $2.1 billion in one pot, $294 million in the other. We want at least the full $244 million and a good faith investment on the $2.1 billion. What sparks real change is people coming together. It's people bringing their ideas together, bringing their emotions together, and throwing them all in the middle, and all of us coming out together as one, rising together to go push through and break through all these walls together. As we marched around this building, we talked about the walls of Jericho and bringing them down. That's what we're doing together as one. It's bringing each and every last one of these walls that's blocking us from progress, that's blocking TSU from the next level, that's blocking Planned Parenthood from policies to build them up. We're bringing down walls and we're tearing them down.
Thank you. Boom. Thank you, Danny.
Okay, so again, I'm Samson Cook. I'm a freshman political science major attending Tennessee State University, and I hope that this demonstration sparks motivation for students all across the globe. I especially hope that this demonstration also sparks motivation in alumni as well to help them, because this issue is causing precedent. Because as Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Thank you so much.
Melton. I'm running for the Tennessee State House of Representatives for District 35. I got asked a question of how I hope this has an impact, and I hope that it impacts every person sitting in there right now, because our voices have to be heard, and the only way that they're going to get heard is if we get out here and make them listen to us. We were able to get them to squash school vouchers, at least for now. I know that these bills are like zombies, they can come back from the dead, but if we can do that, then we can do this too. And we have to fight for our kids in this state.
Thank you.
You're very
Already down with Southside. Other. Southside? Southside. South. You gotta go back and forth. Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, TSU. I gotta step back and get you. 1, 2, 3. Snap it, snap it.
Oh, here we go. There go my piece right there. Stand up.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
All right, here we go. Here we go. Right here, all eyes on me. Here we go. 2, 3. Bam. Bam. Easy.